Duelist of the Autumn Crown, Chapter 19, by Drakey C. Prodigal Showdown, Twilight vs. Sunset, Part 1. Welcome, all my honored guests, to the ultimate duel of the best of the best. At my invitation, you came to compete for the honor of suffering the final defeat. Isn't it grand what I managed to do? By just grabbing what was as closest to you. Your soul is now laying on the line in a winner-take-all duel for all time. Let's play the game. I'm sure you all know how. But watch yourself, my foolish friend. You're all in my world now. Face up, face down, attack or defend. Face up, face down. This battle's to the end. Face up, face down. Stay on guard. Face up, face down. Play your strongest card. This arena awaits us all. It wasn't built myself, but it's just down the hall. I wish this day hadn't come so fast. You see, I truly wanted your pain to last. Face up, face down, attack or defend. Face up, face down, this battle's to the end. Face up, face down, stay on guard. Face up, face down, play your strongest card. All your cunning strategies, all the tricks you try, look like mere child's play. You begin to see why. Your turn, Twilight girl. Ooh, what's wrong now? You look so sad. Losing your soul can't feel that bad. Those you love will tell me so, and soon, my friend, you too will know. Let's play the game. I'm sure you all know how. But watch yourselves, my foolish friends. You're all in my world now. Face up, face down, attack or defend. Face up, face down. This battle's to the end. Face up, face down. Play your strongest card. Face up, face down. Attack or defend. Face up, face down. This battle's to the end. Face up, face down. Stay on guard. Face up, face down. Play your strongest card. Twilight! Spike gets across the border of the purple clouds covering the duel arena. They sparked as they approached these scurried backs. Apologies, students! Celestia spoke over the loudspeaker, as Lona examined the arena's control panel on either side of the field. It appears that some inclement weather has disrupted the duel. We'll do our best to restore a connection. Inclement weather? Rainbow Dash thrust her hand at the clouds. Are you seeing this? No, she isn't. Randy shook her head. They haven't been affected by Twilight's magic like us, so they can't see it. For all we can tell, they must be seeing a dense mist or fog. Fireside whimpered a bitter laugh. I hope Twilight's okay in there. Sunset looked at the cards in her hands and folded her arms. You could take the first move. You'll need every advance you could get. Fine! Twilight drew her card and looked down at it. I activate the spell card, Harmony Gem! I'll use it to discard Harmony Spirit Pietas and then draw 2 cards. Twilight picked up her cards and added them to her hand. Nothing came swinging yet. I can't defend against her burn effects, but I can fortify my field to strike back on my next turn. I summon Harmony Spirit Gracia in defense mode! And set 1 card face down. That ends my turn. Twilight Silver Fairy kneeled in front of her face down card. Wings were drawn. Attack points 900. Defense points 1800. Goody. My turn. Sunset drew and held out her card. I activate the spell card, Infernal Crystal. pitch black crystal appeared on Sunset's head and shattered a spray of sparkles. Now I could banish Infernal Spirit Luxuria from my hand. Then, draw 2 cards. She drew her new cards and grinned. I think I use one of them now. I activate the effect of Infernal Spirit Era and banish it from my hand to deal 800 damage to you. The phantasmal violent spirit, clad in armor and a red cloak, appeared in front of Sunset and sent a barrage of violent fireballs at Twilight. She raised her arms and cried out as they exploded around her, the air around her singeing. She stumbled back and winced, heat still on her forearms. Think! Twilight points 7200. Before Twilight could react further, white light consumed her field of vision. What's wrong, Twilight? Staring into a mirror with the element of magic on her head, Twilight closed her eyes and sighed. I don't know, Spike. I'm just worried, I guess. She turned to face her assistant on the other side of the bedroom as he unpacked their bags. Princess Cadence was given the Crystal Empire to rule over. What if, now that I'm a princess, Celestia expects me to lead a kingdom of my own? Spike's face lit up as he came closer. That would be awesome! No, it would not, Twilight spat out. Just because I have this crown and these wings doesn't mean I'll be a good leader. She sat down on the bed as she spoke, removing the element of magic sitting on her height stand. She stared at it for several minutes, eyes heavy with just quiet. The blue piling of the duel arena came into focus. Twilight realized she'd fallen on her hands and knees. She blinked to put a hand on her dueling field to slowly stand. What was that? I have to agree. Those wings mean nothing. You're not a princess in anything but title. Twilight slowly looked up at Sunset as the other girl spoke. You saw that? She grimaced and held her head. That was before the portal. My memory. How could you? Sunset gasped in false surprise and pressed a hand to her cheek. Oh, silly me. I forgot to explain the rules, didn't I? This is a shadow game, Twilight. It's a test of your mental strength as well as your dueling skill. Since I made the game, I set the conditions. And they're very simple. Every time you lose points, we both see a troubling memory of yours from the recent past. The more damage I deal, the further back the memories will go. Sunset giggled. I can't wait to see what more painful experiences you've gone through till I can make you relive. Oh no! Against her will, Twilight's mind flooded with embarrassing and traumatic experiences from her life. The wedding with the changelings, her ill-fated attempts to travel back in time to stop an unknown crisis, her panicking when Celestia called her to the Crystal Empire. Sunset could see them all. So learn everything. Every fear, every embarrassment, every failure. Don't worry, Twilight, Sunset winked. I'll stay away from anything too personal, for now. She held up 2 cards. I set 2 cards face down and summoned Infernal Spirit Abriata in defense mode. Sunset's 2 cards materialized behind the grinning facades of an orange demon with feathered wings and taloned limbs. Attack points 500, defense points 500. That ends my turn. Mine again. Twilight drew and looked at her cards. Will this shadow game let me perceive my memories of how my deck works? But she already probably knows already anyway. She frowned and shook her head. Doesn't matter. Can't hold back anymore regardless. I summon Harmony Spirit Magnanimity in attack mode! The pale white spirit materialized next to Gracia, a shower of gem dust. Her arms crossed. Attack points 1200, defense points 800. Magnanimity, attack and destroy Aviata! Magnanimity held out his cards and carved her field of gems. I activate my trap, Infernal Cloak! A cape of purple fabric appeared over behind Aviata, wrapped around his neck. This turn only. Aviata cannot be destroyed, and any card effects that targeted are negated. Magnanimity fired his gems. The purple around Aviata ripped apart its storm and passed, and the demon flung out the scraps with a laugh. Twilight scowled. I end my turn. My move again, Sunset drew and smiled. I summon Infernal Spirit Gula in defense mode. The yellow demon with 2 heads and oversized mouth filled with too many teeth grinned at Twilight as it appeared from a rune on Sunset's field. Attack points 500, defense points 500. Then I activate the effect of Infernal Spirit Luxuria in my hand. The Insectoid Queen Demon appeared in front of Sunset and conjured an orb of green light between its hands. Luxuria now banishes another Infernal Spirit from my deck. Like Infernal Spirit Nvidia, that I green like 800 life points. Sunset smiled and tilted her head back as a light green colored aura lit up around her. Sunset life points 8,800. With the Infernal Spirit banished, the effects of Ariata, Gula, and the Bass Era activate. Era returns to my hand. Ariata lets me draw a card. And Gula lets me revive a monster other than the banished Luxaria. I summon Infernal Spirit Nvidia! The black demon, with a purple cloak, rose from a purple ring of fire, staring at Twilight behind the high colorless cape. Attack points 500, defense points 500. With that, I end my turn. Twilight put a hand on her deck and looked at her card. Sunset flipped the card over her hand. Now that it's your turn, I'll activate the effect of Infernal Spirit Era in my hand. Era's shadow form appeared over the field. I don't think I need to tell you what happens now, do I? Sunset grinned and swung her hand forward. Here's a reminder! Era lit up and fire shot towards Twilight. She screamed and raised her hands to shield herself, the blast sending waves of heat washing over her. Dink! Twilight life points, 6,400. Twilight lowered her arms to look across the sunset, but instead only saw light. Twilight smiled as she sat down next to Rainbow Dash. She raced out to the table, picked up her duel disc, and slid it back on her arm. I admit, I felt kind of silly giving that big speech and standing over you. Never really thought of myself as someone important like that. Well, maybe a teacher. Nonsense! Reddy reached across the table to pat the back of Twilight's hand. I think you're proving yourself a marvelous role model. You're taking part in this tournament and you want to win, but you're not letting barrenness or competitiveness get the better of you. Twilight brightened. Really? First I nodded. Meredith's right. You prove we can have fun playing the game, even while we take it seriously sometimes. Gag me with a spoon, Sunset stuck a finger down her throat. You're supposed to be in this tournament to beat me and win back your crown, and you're having fun? Twilight stood up straight again. Yes, I was. No matter the stakes, I enjoyed this game and the opponents I faced. Please, Sunset sneered. That's so like you. Winning comes so easily with your magic, so you barely have to try to win and think it's fun. That's not true! Twilight carried off on her fingers. Trixie, Rarity, Fluttershy, Rainbow Dash. Every duelist I've faced has made me better. A stronger duelist than myself. It increased my understanding of the game. Yeah, and using magic to tease up your deck anytime you're about to lose helps too. Must be nice having some sort of innate talent, huh? Sunset leaned forward, her fingers clenching on the edges of her dueling booth. She gritted her teeth and spread her words. You mastered your magic in just 3 days. I took months to be able to conjure mine. She stood back up and breathed deep. But now I have it. I'm going to use it to finish you. Now that Era has been banished, the effects of Ariata and Gula trigger. Ariata lets me draw a card, and Gula lets me summon Infernal Spirit Elixir from my banish zone in defense mode. The green diamond rose next to the field next to Gula, and a spray of bright green grew, wings flittering. Attack points 500, defense points 500. It's still my turn, Twilight down her hand. Right now, Era has the key to her strategy. As long as she can keep banishing it, she'll keep whittling down my life points every turn. Then Ariata Gula replenishes her hand and field. Do I have something that can stop it? She looked down at her deck and mentally ran through a checklist of her cards. Her shoulders slumped. No, but I could try to limit the ways she could capitalize on banishing it. And it starts with getting rid of those monsters. I summon Harry Spirit Honeystus! Twilight set her card in the field. A shower of orange sparkles heralded the rise of a muscular orange-skinned fairy. Blonde hair streaming down its back. Attack points 1800, defense points 300. Then I discovered Harmony Spirit Malice in order to activate my trap Harmony Balloon! I'll use it to return one card in the field to my hand. Twilight pointed. I choose Infernal Spirit Avieta! Avieta shrieked to transform into an orb of orange light. Feathers trailing in its wake. Sunset held her hand as the orb traveled towards her, transformed back into a card between her fingers. Discarding Malice activates the effects of Gracia and Magnanimity. I draw one card, and now for the rest of my turn, my harmony spirits cannot be destroyed in battle. She thrust her hands out. Anisas! Destroy Infernal Spirit Amphidia! Anisas glowed with a yellow aura of red forward. Fist held back. Amphidia copies your monster's attack power. Sunset snapped her fingers. Dark aura flared around Amphidia, pumped his fist into the air. Attack points 500. Defense now 1800. Doesn't matter. Thanks to Gracie is protected. Honestly, cannot be destroyed. Anissa's recent video punched. The demon flew back. It struck Sunset's booth, exploding. Next, Magnini attacks Luceria. Magnini flung out a hand. A shower of gems stars across the field. Luceria shrieked as the gems tore through it, kneeling into a plume of green fire that quickly burned out. I end my turn. Twilight took a breath. The school left is a start. My turn to cause some pain again. Sunset drew and held out a card. I had to fake the effect of Avriata from my hand, and banished it to draw 2 cards. Then immediately banished another card in my hand. Sunset flipped over a card and tossed it down. I banished this! Infernal Comet! Then I had to fake the effect of Gula. Since I banished an Infernal Spirit, an Infernal Spirit with different names revived. Return to me, Invidia! Invidia appeared in a shower of purple sparkles, keep fluttering. Then I activate Infernal Growth. This lets me select 2 banished Infernal Spirits and return them to my hand. Sunset held out a card as a grin. I choose Avriata and Ira. I summon Avriata in defense mode and end my turn. Twilight bit her lip. She's back to 3 monsters already. My turn. I think I'll use the effect for my hand again. Sunset held Ira's card up in the air. Guess what happens now, Twilight? A violet fireball shot out from the card. Twilight gritted her teeth and stayed her feet to take the blast. Dink! Twilight life points, 5,600. This is a gift given to me by Sunset Shimmer, the power of dark magic, to command monster spirits sleeping in the shadows, a power to show the world how strong I really am. Twilight stood up, her eyes narrowed. Wake up, Rarity! Sunset's just using you to get to me out of the tournament. Across the field, Rarity tossed her hair. And you want? Remind me again what your plan for this tournament was all along. To win your way to the top, no matter who you had to beat. Rarity's eyes flashed. No, you're the same as her. The same ambition, suffices the tournament, just in a different colored wrapper. That's not true. I'm here to try to help you all. Ugh, this is getting old. Twilight groaned and raised her head. I agree, Sunset yawned and fanned herself with the cards. I need to start upping the damage I deal, so we can get to the good stuff. In the meantime, since I banished Ira, the effects of Avriata Gula activate. I draw a card, and then revive like Syria. The green exotic demon flew back to Sunset's field from a craze of green smoke. Sunset spread her hands and laughed. See? No matter how hard you fight, Twilight, I'll keep coming back, stronger than before. That sounds like a challenge to me. I accept. Twilight drew her card and looked down at it. She smiled and selected on the field. I'm turning this around. Right here, right now. And it starts like this. Hurry, fruit! I'll use it to return Hurry Spirits, Pietas, and Ballast in my graveyard to my hand. Twilight paused to see what their monsters and reached the touchscreen. Surprisingly still active. She tapped the icon for NVIDIA right as effect. She gasped when she finished. That's it! I activate the effect of Pietas and discard it to allow the Hurry Spirit I control this turn to attack directly. Twilight tapped her cards one by one as they lit up. Anissa's gains an extra 500 attack points. Gracie prevents my monsters from being destroyed in battle, and Magnanimity lets me draw a card. She drew and reached out her hand. Anissa's, attack Sunset directly! Anissa's attack points from 1,800, now 2,300. Flexed his arms left to the air. Please, Sunset snored and put her hand in her field. Invidia, intercept the attack. Before our demon stood still, his cape fluttering. Sunset frowned. Invidia? You should pay more attention to your cards, Sunset! Twilight smiled in triumph. Invidia can intercept attacks on other monsters, yes. But what he can't do is block attacks aimed directly at you! What? Sunset stepped back and looked at Anissa's. The fairy looked down, Sunset dove. A fist held out. The demons on the field turned to watch as Anissa shot past them and slammed his hand to Sunset's chest. A shockwave burst out from the impact point. Sunset was flung back when Randall cried. He derailed at the back of her dueling booth and slumping against it. Gotcha! Twilight Cradle looked at the life point display. Think! Sunset life points, 6,500. Next owl! Twilight paused as a light flared in her eyes. Wait, I didn't take! The students crowded around the test post leads to the hallway. Pushing to get closer to see their marks. Cries of veritable joy and disappointment soon rang out as they reached the board. Let me through! The speaker in the memory pushed past the blue unicorn to reach the board. She gained and listened a grin. 93, she giggled. I knew all that study was worth it. It's impossible, the speaker rolled her eyes. Not really. I just had to study hard. She turned to address the pony that had shouted, but they saw they weren't looking at her. Instead, they were looking at another test posting further down the line. Twilight got 100 on her alchemical theory exam. The crowd gasped and crowded closer. The speaker being pushed back to the crowd. She lifted her head, looked down at the center of attention. A larger unicorn with a deep purple mane. No one's ever got more than 90 on that exam. Professor Inkwell says he tries to make it impossible to get perfect. Twilight began to respond to the students. The speaker shrank down the crowd. Big deal. She's the prophesized element of magic. Of course she'll ace all those stupid tests. Hey! The speaker turned to see a pale blue unicorn glaring at her. We were all happy for you when you always got the best scores in class. Yeah, because I work for my scores! The student hissed. The blue unicorn rolled her eyes. You can't always be the best at everything, Sunset. There'll always be somebody better than you. Just be happy you did great in your own right. Give me a break. The speaker tossed her mane. Red yellow strands floating through the air. That kind of attitude is why I'm the royal student and you're a nobody. Oh, that hurt. Twilight blinked as the memory faded. The hair of the pony memory still on the edges of her eyes. That fizzing. She looked at the life points holes again. When I lose life points, Sunset can see my memories. But since I damaged her... Across the field, Sunset groaned and put an arm around the railing to pull herself up. Her head was low, her other hand on her chest. Anistus lowered to the field in front of Twilight. She looked past it as Sunset the other girl slowly stood. That was you? Sunset raised her head and glared, but said nothing. Twilight's eyes widened. It was, wasn't it? Years ago, Sunset just growled, her glare intensifying. School for kids unicorns. Twilight shook her head. I never noticed you... You were there, though. Shut up! Sunset gnashed her teeth. It's in the past. It's ancient history. Is it? Twilight set her mouth in a line. You said this shadow game will let us see each other's painful memories. The more damage we take, the worse the memory. How bad was that one? I said shut up! Sunset stood up and fully jumped back to the booth. I'm better than you. Always have been, always will be. There or here. Test or dueling. Now finish your turn so I can keep proving it. Fine. Magnanimity, attack Invidia, destroy it! Magnanimity fired a large shell just at Invidia. Invidia copies attack power. Invidia wrapped itself in its keep as the gem shredded and shattered. Sunset stirred. Gracia prevents your monster from dying with the same attack monster's power. Neither of us takes damage. You almost sound relieved, Twilight tilted her head. You weren't counting on that memory rule going both ways, were you? It doesn't matter. That's the last hit you're getting on me, Sunset snarled. Now it's the first of many. Twilight took a breath. I have to know more. In that vision, she mentioned the element of magic. How could she know what it was when it was years before Nightmare Moon? How does she know me when I never knew her? Sunset, who are you?